Alright YouTube, so last night for an early showing I had the pleasure of seeing the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer, which I quite enjoyed, and I'll be giving you guys my spoiler-free review. So quick shout out to the artist for creating these cool fan posters that you see in the thumbnail, so 2 thumbs up for that. Now I will say transparently that I have not seen the original movie, but I've heard kind of mixed things about it, at least when I was briefly surfing the web. Apparently no one asked for this movie, the 2025 reboot of I Know What You Did Last Summer, but got it anyways. Honestly, maybe this is a side note, but I don't really care if, like, nobody asked for a movie. Like, sometimes that's a good thing because, like, it's kind of creative. So, no complaints from me in that regard. But I will say that having not seen the original probably made this movie a little less predictable for me, because as I think about it after watching it, I can realize, okay, I can see where we're going in this direction. But nonetheless, it was a super fun movie and really interesting in my opinion. I really enjoy this in-universe lore. I doubt we'll get a sequel or a series for it like we did apparently with the first one from, I believe, the 90s. But, if we do, I think it's cool, and they could bring back the original cast, at least the ones that survived. So 5 friends inadvertently cause a car crash which someone dies in, no kidding, but after that death, someone did not take that death very well and is becoming a serial killer and haunts those 5 characters and, makes their life hell and kills the ones they care for in gruesome ways. Not really gruesome, but nonetheless, it's a fisherman serial killer. And I will say that the reveal was pretty surprising to me because again, I didn't see the original, so I could probably see why it was, predictable for many, but for me, unpredictable. It was definitely suspenseful for a first-time viewing. I did enjoy the lore, and although I didn't see the original, not to beat that point of death, I do like that they brought in the older characters, seeing them more fleshed out and seasoned veterans. I think it's a cool concept and works well with superhero movies, so why not work well with serial killer movies? I also really like the setting of this movie. Maybe it's a bit niche, but I really like it being set in like sort of a boat town. I think that's just sort of cool. I don't know, just cool for me at least. And there's definitely like a wedding going on, or there was going to be a wedding, like a bachelor party, then bridal shower, which there is a little bit of a plot twist in there, which I will not give away, but it was a little surprising for the first viewing, but nothing like, big plot twist, although I kind of said it was a plot twist, so kind of contradicting my words now. But in conclusion, this movie's like, nothing super special, but definitely a lot of fun, definitely a good summer hit, and they call it a summer slasher, which I presume means sort of a summer horror serial killer movie, which this movie definitely fits well. So, hopefully we get a little more universe lore of this series, but I doubt we will. But what we will get is more Jones Beach vlogs soon, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. Shout out Husky for the beats. Goodbye.